Welcome to Plato's world. Let's begin. Face your shadow or live in chains. Most people don't fear the world. They fear themselves. Not the version they post, not the version they show at work. They fear the version buried inside, the part they pretend isn't there. Plato called it the cave. Freud called it the unconscious. Jung called it the shadow self. Neville called it the assumption that rules you when you aren't watching, the secret you hide. Right now, there's a version of you pretend doesn't exist. Your jealousy, your anger, your fear, your hidden hunger for more. You bury it, call it bad. But what you bury does not die. Freud said, what you repress returns. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Plato said, the shadows on the wall dance because you refuse to turn around. The shadow is the cage. You think your enemy is out there, the boss, the partner, the economy, the algorithm. But the real enemy is the shadow you refuse to face, the part of you that makes choices while you sleepwalk. The mirror most fear. Jung didn't say, kill the shadow. He said, integrate it. Your darkness is not the enemy, it's fuel. When you make peace with the parts you hate, they obey you, how the loop stays alive. Most people do positive thinking while their shadow laughs. They affirm abundance while their buried fear sabotages every step. They visualize love while their hidden rage pushes it away. They chase freedom while their hidden guilt chains them back to the loop. Why facing it works? Here's the truth. Your shadow is not here to destroy you. It is here to show you where you are split. When you meet it, name it, own it. It loses power. The hidden sabotage dies in the light. The secret Neville knew. Neville said, your assumptions harden into fact. But what if your assumptions are unconscious? What if your real assumption is, I'm unworthy, I'm small, I'm bad? Then no vision board can save you, unless you unearth the shadow that runs that code. The daily shadow ritual. Every day, catch it. When you judge someone, that's your shadow projected. When you sabotage good things, that's your shadow testing you. When you replay old shame, that's your shadow dragging you back to the cave. What to do? Don't fight it. Turn and face it. Say, I see you. I know you. I accept you. You have no power unless I pretend you don't exist. Freud said, repression creates neurosis. Jung said, integration creates freedom. Plato said, turning to face the light sets you free. The mirror command. Say it now. I see my shadow. I own my power. Type it below. I see my shadow. When you speak it, you break the cycle. When you share it, you weaken the chains. The 4 keys. 1, like this video, not for me, for your signal. Tell the mirror you choose truth over comfort. 2, comment. I see my shadow. Words anchor the shadow in light. 3, subscribe. Daily mirrors to remind you who you really are. 4, share this. Send it to the one person who's ready to see themselves. Remember, you cannot outrun your shadow. You can only turn, face it, and free yourself forever. Like, comment, subscribe, share, face your shadow, break your chains.